Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a very special day because I was actually asked a question about the power of three, like how do I implement it in my trading. Now, in today's video, I'm going to have like my setup aligned with that idea. That means I will use the power of three to find a setup and explain what's going to happen on that setup and see if I'll be able to see a trade to take, maybe a setup. And once I get a setup, I'll take that setup. I will use that idea because if you understand the ideology behind the power of three, that's how you can actually use it and implement it to be able to take a trade. So let's dive into the chart so you can see how that goes. Catch ya. So this was actually the pair I traded yesterday, USDCHF. When I got this sell, I explained it on my previous video. If you check my video, you're going to see that trade. Right, so this was the sell I got. Now I said something. If you watch that video, you notice I said about what I said about this PDR right here. I said yesterday we might get there yesterday, or we might leave it for today. So now, having said that, I'm going to walk you through how I plan my week. That means like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, based on ICT concepts. Now I will be using the power of three, the weekly power of three. Okay, so that means if I'm having a bearish week, right? So I want to see Monday, Tuesday, probably from okay, let's say we're having a bearish week and we have a low, we have a what? A lower high, a lower low, right? Now we're having a lower low. This is now this is now Monday. Now Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I would like to see a retracement, right? Then Thursday and Friday, I would like to see a continuation. Possibly Wednesday, Thursday, I want to see a continuation of that push, right? Then Friday, if we're getting a continuation, we're targeting this low, or we're targeting any PD array below that low, right? So let me just make it more clear. So let's say we're having a PD array that we're gonna target. It might be equal lows, it might be fair value gap, you get, right? Then this is the actual draw on liquidity for the week that is making us to have that bearish week. So now the week started, this is on Monday. Then I want to, let me just do this. So the week started, this is on Monday, this low here is on Monday. Then I want to see Tuesday or Wednesday to form the high of the week. Then Thursday give me that retracement. So that means Wednesday, Thursday, I'm looking for a retracement. So basically, this simply means that Thursday, Wednesday is my best time to trade, and possibly Friday. Now on Friday, we should be targeting the draw on liquidity, which is this low right here that we have right here. Now, if possibly price did not get there before Friday, then we should still expect a continuation on Friday till we get to that point. But once we get to that point on Friday, then we should be expecting a reversal from there. Then even on Friday, we're already sitting on that point, then I want to possibly see if I start reversing from there. It might not be a big push, it might just be a short push. Alright, or it might just stop there, just a little reverse out of it. Then Monday, I want to see Monday give us a continuation again into a PDRA, like that, continuing, like repeating the circle. And Wednesday, Thursday, I want to see that give us a continuation. I don't know if you understand what I mean. So that means we should be having a PDRA somewhere around there that want to see Tuesday or Wednesday to come to tap into, that will give us that shift. All right, that will create the weekly high, all right, to continue going down. So for a buy, I want you to just invert this idea, just invert the idea for a buy, and you understand what I mean. So with having that in mind, let's go back to our charts and see. So now this is Wednesday, this was Tuesday, and this was Monday. All right, so just like I said, what I want to see on Monday start on the low, right? This is Monday. Then I want to see a retracement of some sorts. Okay, and you can see this retracement now actually failed to break this low. But guess what? On Tuesday, it creates the high of the week on New York session. What now happened? It now broke this low on Tuesday. So this is now the high of the week, breaking this low, right, into Wednesday, right? So Wednesday also supported that remaining push to break down to this point. Then Wednesday, I want to see a retracement to take out this high right here, like this. This is now previous day high. This high here will not be previous day high, so I want to see price come to take it on Wednesday. So on Thursday, I want to see price give us a continuation on Thursday. So if we're expecting a continuation here on Thursday, where should we be expecting a continuation to? At least on Thursday is when I want to see high impact news. And if you look at your chart there, everything is actually aligned for price to move this way. Everything is actually aligned for price to move this way. So on Thursday, most of the time on Thursday, that is when we'll now get that high impact move news that was going to give us a big push. All right. So we're going to see if we're going to get that today, but this high right here, I want to see taken out today. So I'm going to reconstruct that and put that as what to see price take it out into that. Now if we look at 4-hour time frame, now you can see there's no other 4-hour time frame except this one. So I think there was a 4-hour time frame that was broken. Then if not the fact that this daily favor gap was here, I would like to see this break as well. So this is how it is. PDRA is just like ICT explained it. Once a PDRA is broken, right? Once a PDRA, let me just quickly explain that. I don't want the video to be that long. This is 4-hour time frame, right? This is 4-hour time frame, right? Our price is now sitting on this 4-hour time frame. Once this 4-hour time frame PDRA is broken, you want to see every other 4-hour time frame that you see on this 4-hour chart. Even if there's another one up here, you want to see it break until it meets a daily PDRA or a PDRA that's higher than that time frame, right? So which will now be like a daily PDRA. So every other 4-hour PDRA around here, I want to see it break. Okay. So I want to see it breaks until it gets to this daily PDRA. So this daily PDRA will now determine if we're going to have a shift or a break of this zone. So most of the time what price can do is, if you're not careful, price will use this same 4-hour time frame to break it. It will form a new 4-hour and it will break it. Do you understand? If you're not careful, that is likely to happen. So you want to wait for confirmations, not just because price is now in this zone, you just want to sell it. No, you have to be able to get a rejection around that point. So you want to be able to get a rejection around that point, possibly disrespecting any bullish PDRA. So once a bullish PDRA is being disrespected, then the other flow is now what's flipped. Then you want to see retracement into that bullish PDRA, continue going down and target a new. Most of the time you see that price has already left this here to be liquidity for price to come down. You see price run it out. So once I see this leg, most of the time I'm in this leg trying to run it out. So that's why my strategy kind of looks easy if you can actually know what you're doing and calculate very well. So that's it. So if we go back to the chart now and we look at the time from here, let's go to 1-hour time frame. What's the time here? So this is just 1 o'clock. It's not even London open yet. So London open, we can have a London high around here, taking out this previous day high. Let's say we can have a London high right around there. Then once I get a displacement, and I'll be looking for a sell. All right, and this will now lead to let's just dive into 15 minutes so that I can bring out my what's it called, my Asian range. Now this will now lead me to bring out my Asian range from, you can see this is the lowest low between 8 o'clock p.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. So I'll just 12 o'clock, let's have this time correct. Okay, that's 12 and this is and this is 8 o'clock. Now you can see this is the lowest one. This is inside within this time range, between this time to this time, this is the lowest one. So that is now my what. Now you can see what price is now doing now. Then we can now have this as our midnight open from here. So you can see how price is actually forming into how I want to place my entry. No, not 9:30 a.m. 12 o'clock midnight open. So now I want to see, all I just need to do, I want to see the manipulation. Now this is now the accumulation, right? Then I want to see the manipulation right here, drive into here before I now get the distribution. So this is just how I use the power of three every day. All right, so this will now be the Asian range. All right, guys. So once the London session open and I start seeing this, most of the time if I miss my London entry for a sale, I will always know that New York session will give a continuation of that leg. So most of the time, New York session is going to complete that move. Going to complete that move. Around this time now, I can now say, okay, what kind of news do we have today? I can now go into my news and check what kind of news do we have today. Fresh that out. So we have Euro news this morning. So whatever this Euro news will give us, I might use that news, or most of the time I don't even look at that news once my chart is giving me what I want to see. Because that news most of the times, if you focus on it too much, you're going to like, how will I put it? You're just going to get confused. Do you understand? You're going to get confused. Now, how will I say you're going to get confused? Now, around this point now, what I used to do then, because ICT always say we should always use the news, fundamental news, to always apply it to our trade so that we can get that quick push. Now, around this point now, I've been waiting for Euro USD to come out bad. And guess what? Euro USD is now going to come out good. I now feel is not colliding with my entry. The next time I'll see it go down. So what I've come to understand with time, that USD coming out good is for it to that good is for it to push this price into that zone. It's for it to push this price into that zone. This is now the good. That is the positive news for Euro USD. It comes out good. That means Euro should go up. Then it will go up like this. Once it meets here, the news have played its part. Don't expect it to keep breaking and keep going. No, it has played its part. The news can come out for price to sweep liquidity, which it has just done, sweeping this liquidity. Now, any displacement from there, just forget about the news and trade exactly what the chart is telling you. You can go and check this out. Check your past trades and just try to confirm what I've just said. You see that that's what is happening most of the time. So don't get fooled with the news, thinking the news is on your side, trying to make you be precise with your entry and all those things. No. Okay, so just don't fall for that. So I'll be expecting this. Now you can also trade this leg into taking out that, because we're almost taking. You can see there's a liquidity here. This is where my strategy comes in. You can also take out, like, if before London open and price does this. This is now Asian low. Most of the time you see price, what price will do is it will take out that Asian low, then take out the Asian high, then displace, then seriously, this is what, just maybe I'll just leave this drawing like this in case it happens, so that you understand what I'm trying to explain right here. So with this in mind, this is my plan for the week, and I use the power of three each day, and I use it like each week as well, and I also use it each month, because I know that once the candlestick up, it's just a simple logic. Once candle, if we are bullish, and once the candle open, you see it go down first, leave a week there, then go back up. Do you understand? So that place it come down now will now be like a week around that point. Do you get? Go and confirm it on your chart. You see that. So if we are bullish and price is trading below, you want to be comfortable buying it below as it's coming down. That is one thing about trading, whether in anything in life. Once it involves risks, once you feel there's a disaster, that's when you should be buying. Once everything is good, looking nice, that's when you should stay away. That's just my simple ideology. All right, so that's it. So if I could get an entry setup today on Thursday, which is one of my key days to trade, then I will place the trade and talk about it. All right, guys, see you soon. Yeah, guys. So what can we see right now? Okay, I was able to arrange. Let me just zoom out so you can see what I'm trying to do here. So I'm trying to put my head into a book. So actually bring out what I actually look out for in the morning. Do you understand? So this is an higher time frame PDR. Now, if we go up to 4 hour time frame, consider that's an higher time frame PDR, and we also have this inverted daily favorable graph right here. Look how clean this low is. You can see this one didn't really actually take out this low very well. So that makes this equal lows around this point. So with that note, then I want to see this with full force drive down to take that out. All right. So that's what I want to see on this actual time frame. So back to this 15-minute time frame. All right. So I want to see London session give me that London high. Now there's a news that came out. Now if I go up here and check, you can see this euro news came out good. I was explaining something and the thing just happened just now. That news that came out good right now is just to deceive you. Like feel like okay, we're expecting price to fall here, but the news is coming out good. That means euro wants to go up. That's a lie. The news is for this range right here. What I believe that news is going to do, what I believe is going to do, is going to wipe this low, take out this high, then displace. Once you see that displacement, just start looking for your sell going down. Do you understand? So just don't really pay attention to the news, yes, but pay attention to now. How can I use that news as an advantage? I will be on 1 minute time frame. Do you understand? Now, if I'm at 1 minute time frame, do you see how price is now trying to trap traders in both ways? How can I point that out now? Look at this right here. That's a trap, and this is a trap. So now, for you to always want to see the market as market is very tricky. Do you understand? It's very tricky. Now there's this true trap around here, and there's news that came out for a buy. So what I want to see happen is I want to see the price sweep this low into this 15 minutes fair value gap, then come and take out this high. Because we have to take out the buy side and the sell side liquidity before we go down. Do you understand? So we're going to sweep this low, take out this high, then displace below. Once I see that, then the manipulation has been done here. This is London, that will be London high. Accumulation was the Asian range, then the distribution. You can likely find this distribution on New York session. I'm not going to lie to you. London session is going to start the trend. The New York session will continue it, just like I said. So just wait and see if that is going to happen. You just have to be careful because we can't be going down, leaving this liquidity up here. You understand? We need to take things out. We need to take those liquidity out. So I believe we're going to use this 15 minutes fair value gap. If I stay at 15 minutes, right, we're going to use that 15 minutes fair value gap to take it out. So just okay, I don't want this video to be long, so I can compile it once everything has played out and post it. Okay. So I'll update on what is going to happen next on this trade. Then we'll see if it plays out well. All right, guys. See you soon. I'm trying to see if I can catch this live. I'm just waiting for that candle to close below that zone. So this is just 2.5 risks to reward. Once that candle closes below there and the next candle comes back up into it, I will have a sell around there. So let's see if we can catch this live. Let me just give it like 5 minutes. All right, I'm in. I'm in that fucking trade, man. Yeah, we did close below. Even if it's not a sharp close like what I wanted, but we did close below. Now it's let's see. So looking at 1 minute time frame, we closed below and use this 1 minute fair value gap to take that continuation sell on that point. But me, I just waited for 5 minutes to just close below. All right. So if I zoom in, you see that we actually close below, right? So let's see how that is going to play out. All right, guys. So we're actually back. I'm actually back on this trade. It's just kind of funny. This kind of move, I've actually seen it happens a lot of times. Do you get that candle that is displacing that fair value gap. The next candle that is going to come inside is just going to be like a wick and all that. So I would really like to see this double top, this double bottom here. I really want to see it cleared out. So I'll just take my profit there first before I'll wait for maybe if there's going to be a distribution in New York session, because we are still in an uptrend like this. The other flow have not changed. Do you understand? This is just me coming to lower time frame to grab liquidity, because that's one of my strategy. I just grab liquidity. Now, if you see, we're still in bullish scenario. So until this fair value gap is taken out, that's when I know that okay, we'll shift from bullish to bearish. So this is just how it's going, and hopefully we're going to hit this quick morning TP and move from there. Wow guys, what a quick one. So price just went exactly as I predicted it to go, and we are just about to hit TP just now, and because of this spread, I'm just gonna close this trade here. This spread is crazy, like damn, but it is what it is, guys. So we just hit TP right now, and hopefully I'll come back New York session and see if I'll get the bigger move. Well, the thing is that if I'm willing to hold this trade, right, I might, but I'm not going to let that get into me. So I'm going to take my profit right now. All right, so catch you guys later. Yes, sir. Come on.
I know if they just this life, but I cannot get, or that I cannot stay.
Okay, guys. A quick one before the New York session opened. So that was actually a beautiful trade I had just this morning. Right, I explained it, what I was expecting, things that I was expecting to see happen, and everything just kept happening. You understand? So I actually talked about this inducement around this place. Once price is trapped like this, like you're trying to trap traders, I explained that already, and we had this beautiful sell just from this level down to this point here, and I took my profit out. Yes, I'm expecting price to go down, but the in and out trader. I just come in and I go out. I don't want to hold all this drawdown and be hoping that price should break. I don't want all that. That's a whole lot of stress. So I don't like trading that way. Right. So once price is now trading below here, then I'll now be preparing myself for the distribution leg of this trend that's just starting right now. Just like I said, I want to see New York session quit the start of the trend, then so I want to see London session create start of the trend and then New York session. And if I look at my 15 minutes time frame, you can see like it's actually, this is a sweep and this is like market structure shift around here. Right, so we already got this market structure shift. You can decide to say you want to take a trade here, but for me, since I've already taken this trade, I'm not even going to look at that. I'll just, if I see anything manipulation around here, right, then I will want to be involved in that trade, which is if I see something like this, maybe New York session starts and price came, take out this high here. It might not be this London, this particular London high, maybe this short-term high. Once price take it out and displace back inside, then I'll be looking for a sell to continue that push. Obviously that push should lead to this place. It might not be today, it might be tomorrow, but I don't know how it's going to play out on that one. But whatever it is, once price show me what I want to see as my confirmation, then I'll be ready to ride along with this trade. And I can even get the entry on 5-minute time frame as well, and thereabout. You can see this entry, I got it on 5-minute time frame, so I can still get it on 5-minute time frame. So all right guys, let's see what's gonna happen for the rest of the day. All right, catch you later. Okay guys, welcome back to New York session. All right, so remember I was done with London session. Now we're having New York session. Now what am I expecting on New York session? Before I say anything, just watch the way price have actually played out with the power of 3. Do you understand? This is nothing but though it's not confirmed yet, the distribution leg is not confirmed yet, if it's going to be confirmed, I don't know. Do you understand? But what is going to happen now? I'm seeing high chance that it's going to play out. Do you understand? Now, what am I saying? From here on, we've already hit what? Let's do this. We've already hit the higher time frame, and we've had a market structure shift right here. We are trading below this daily and this 15 minutes PDRA. We have this bearish PDRA. We've displaced the bullish PDRA. That means the order flow have changed from bullish to bearish. Do you understand? Now we have this first 15 minutes PDRA, and now we are having the second one. So I'm going to use the second one, and there's something that is likely to happen on New York session, which is taking out this short-term high here that is formed inside London session. Price is always likely to take out that high that is formed. Is either the overall high or a short-term high. Now I wouldn't want it to come to the overall high, because I want to see this as the intermediate term high, which is the protected high that I don't want price to come to the bottom. So I would likely to see it take this high and displace below, or have a change of character around here on lower time frame. Then if I get a change of character around here on lower time frame, I'm going to take the trade. Then if I take the trade, my stop loss will just be probably above this, or above this first value that the price have created, right? So let me just put that aside. Okay, now how will I be taking that on? 15 minutes is what I'm actually looking out for. So 15 minutes, you can see this liquidity that I'm seeing hanging around. Then ensure self, all this right now, all this right here is what I want to see as inducement for price to be able to come back and take them. So I'll call you back. So that's what I'm looking out for. I would like to see price sweep all this. Now, I know there's kind of a lot of things. This is actually an order block that price can actually tap into, but I actually don't really trade like that. All I want to see is that I want to see manipulation in this leg. Probably it might be deep, it might be low, but once I get entry confirmation around that point, so I'll take, let me just delete this so it will be as if I just want to see. Once price gets around this point, I want to see what's going to happen. Since we're in New York session, do you understand? Now, if I take out this swing right here, down here, up to this point, okay, that's there. So I can see that area is around premium, this swing. So if price get up there and I see a good sign for entry to sell, then I'll be selling that and using that as the distribution leg into this point. I presume it's going to break this into this. I've explained that though on the previous in London session, so just check that out. So I'll be watching this. Once I am able to get an entry around this zone, anywhere around it, then I'll be using that leg to look for the distribution. I can wait for a confirmation and use that entry, anyone that formed, right? So that's it. Let's see how that goes though. Okay guys, so now we can see that price is actually giving us that deep retracement, taking out those low resistance on around that point. Now how am I going to take this trade? I have two entry strategy, right? So my first entry strategy, I call that the high risk. That's what I used to take the London session trade that you saw. Okay, so what I want to see is after this sweep, right? After this sweep on 5-minute time frame, after this sweep, the first fair value gap that price is going to displace, that's going to be my first entry. Do you understand? And it can possibly happen on 1-minute time frame. Okay, because if you look closely, let's see, let me not go back to all those ones. But I'd love to show you the same pattern of entry around that point. So how I can actually take this trade, let's see. Now you can see that this is the first fair value gap. Okay, this 1-minute time frame. I don't really like taking my first entry on that 1 minute time frame. Actually, I really don't like it. So I'm just going to mark that out and go up to 5 minute time frame and give it time and see what's going to happen around the zone right here. So if I can find a good entry, I will explain how I'm going to take the entry. But the first thing I would love to see on this 5 minute time frame is this. How the price has gotten up there. Something like close below. I cannot see that going to close below breaking this, or if there's a favor I'm trying to break it. That's what I'm going to take for a sell. My stop loss will be above this point here. And just target this. This has already given me 2. So if I can get these 2, add it to these 2 that I got in Monday. This is 2.5. Add it to this 2.5. That is already 4.5% for the day. I'm good. I'm good actually. Do you understand? I'm really likely to see this. So this is the distribution leg that's about to form right now. Okay. And what time is this? This is 5 minute time frame, and we're going to be having favor gap here. The next few seconds. Okay. So when I get that entry, I'm going to explain it to you. But right now, let's wait and see what's going to happen. Oh wow, so this is actually going without me. I'm just comfortable with the range of where my stop loss will be and where my entry is going, right? But I've entered on this candle, but I mean my stop loss have to be on top of this point. It's still good actually. But I'd love to target this range and just leave for the day, but I don't have down. So I'll just wait. Another thing is that I would have loved a nice I don't know, it's still a sweep and a break. So all these points are supposed to hold. This is midnight open. Maybe if it comes up a little bit, close back below. I don't know. I don't just see myself taking this trade though. So we'll clear this low. We've cleared the high, so we're going to clear this one now. I think this trade is going to go from here though. But I just don't want to force myself. Okay, now what I'm going to do is this. On this 1 minute time frame, once this happens, price fails to close and move here. Right? So once price fails to close above here, and the next candlestick closes back below, let's see what kind of entry I can take from there. Then entry below there, stop loss, CP. So this is a good range, actually. Let's see if price will give me that. Once I see a sweep of that candle and price close back below, then I'll be taking that sell into this low. Because we're close to that liquidity, I don't think price want to leave all this. Look at this, it won't leave it. Alright, so let's see how that's going to play out. Okay guys, so this one is actually going without me, and I think I was actually thinking too much. Not really like say I was thinking too much. I wasn't just comfortable with the way price was just leaving without. Do you understand? I like it when price gets to that level most of the time. I wanted to take out that high that got to that level. But still, I saw the sign of this one displacing, coming back to the test and displace. Maybe I probably would have entered. Yeah. But I was having this 5 minutes time frame where I would have loved to see price break, just like the way I took this one. Once price closed below it there, but once it closed below it there, why didn't I even enter when price just came back up? But okay, yeah, why didn't I enter when price came back up on 1 minute time frame? I wanted to see a sweep. So you can see that price did not sweep it. So I didn't price just swept it and this candlestick closed below it. This is the candlestick I would have entered on. Just time maybe probably, do you get? So that is the trade I would have gotten for new session. Though price can still come back and wipe it out, and do you understand? But this for today. Then this same accumulation, manipulation, and distribution will still happen tomorrow again. But I don't believe we're done. Thursday is always having this great push most of the time. I believe we're still gonna go down. So if I get another means on how I'm going to buy that trade, I think I'm gonna take it. Alright, I'm gonna take it. I probably, let's see, no fair gap here. Over 4 hour time. Okay, now let's just see how that goes. But this is the trade that I've missed. So this is how you can actually possibly catch your, if you understand what you're looking for. Now you can see that this PDA, higher time frame PDA rate, the price is just leaving right now. So we're not done with this trade. I'm still gonna have another setup before today runs out. You get, so once I see a setup, I'm gonna take it. But I believe you got the idea. You got the idea of of the power of three. You understand? So that is the most important thing. Alright guys, whatever happens next, I'm gonna tell the trade and probably record it and show it to you guys. So I want to believe that you learned something here. Thanks for actually staying up to this time to watch this video, and if you learned something, I want to urge you to try to implement it in your trading. Okay. Alright guys, so this is what has finally actually played out. I just woke up early this morning, my Nigerian time, and I just saw the chart. I was able to hop in the trade again yesterday, though I didn't video that one, and I hopped out from this place. It just gave me a little percent. Now what I do is I just had that little percent with this one, and that was enough for me for that yesterday. Like I said, Thursday just gave that distribution. You understand? So I just hop in here. My first high risk entry. Normally this, after this sweep, the break of this fair value gap, the close, that candlestick that close, that's where I want to enter. Just like the way I entered in the morning, around the, after the sweep of this place, the break of this fair value gap right there, I hopped in. So I will explain that entry. It's a very powerful entry. I think I'm going to make a video explain my strategy. Now if you want my strategy explained in a PDF way and show you how, maybe it's going to be like a series, because I can't do everything on one video. It's going to be like a series. Then if you want to see that, then you actually just drop a comment and just say you want to see that. Then I will create a video on that and I will drop it on my channel, so you can actually take something out of it. Maybe you want to trade the same way that I trade, then you can just learn from it and just go about it. I'll just tell you things that I look out for, the things that are going to happen, and most of these things I'll also drop it on my Telegram channel. Like I also drop some trade on my Telegram channel, my free Telegram channel as well. So you can actually hop in and be part of the community. Is actually free. So that's it guys, and I really appreciate your time for able to, I know this video is going to be a bit long, but the most important thing is that you get what I'm trying to explain. You understand? You want to see the vision of what price will do first before you want to start thinking of placing your trade. You want to see the vision and want to see the confirmation. All right, so this is just a simple power of three, accumulation, manipulation, and the distribution. All right guys, there you have it.